Well, I grew up in Jacksonville/Orange Park. Some of the things I tinkered with was mainly the desktop PC my dad had at the time. He eventually created rules for it, and then I would break those rules. And I just learned to get around it every single time. And then eventually it just made me curious, where I actually really wanted to know how certain things worked in computers, operating systems, networks, anything. I never planned to be in the IT career track. I thought if you wanted to be IT, you had to know how to code. I got introduced to it by my sister, actually. She brought up certifications, and I didn't even know those were things at the time. I mean, you're really only taught that college is the way to go with IT or anything. Out of college, and I immediately just started studying for those certs. Most people just focus on the studying itself, but I wanted to find what's the most efficient way I can learn this without having to work too hard or go into things I don't really care that much about. And in that process, I realized that IT is more of a thought process. It's a way that you want to break things down right when you look at it. So I saw IT as kind of a way to pull myself into that and actually get to learn the inner workings of a lot of different things. Going into Bank of America the first time, when I got introduced in there, I got to experience how businesses see IT compared to how I was seeing IT. It really was a chance to really feel the IT world and meet people that were also just as interested in it as I was. From all that past experiences I had in high school, all the way through college into Bank of America, it made me realize I did fall into IT by accident. I never expected to be sitting behind a desk or teaching a class. I never thought I'd be that guy that I used to watch on YouTube or watch on IT Pro TV, these people. I'd be up there actually instructing. IT Pro TV was the first video platform I watched where I didn't want to fall asleep. Practice Labs introduced me to IT Pro TV because Bank of America gave Practice Labs for free. You got practice questions through Practice Labs and videos, all just kind of all laid out in one easy to use format. Felt very personable. Like I was getting to enjoy them talking to each other as well. Seeing that made me realize that you could be more personable in a classroom. IT Pro TV is where I took a lot of my actual influence from with my teaching. I'm not standing on a pedestal. Even though I'm teaching them, I see it more as talking to them about the stuff I know. Because I'm having to learn new things every day. Like I would see people had all these certs and stuff, I'd be like, these are legends. I could never be there. I could never do it. But then I just realized it's just people that put in the work. The IT has been the best choice I ever made because it's not just a job for me, it's a hobby. I like to take that extra step because I feel like I learn a lot every time I take some big leap.